Man to bottle set. Hey, it's Rob, and we're going to learn how to play this crazy closing theme to WKRP in Cincinnati. It's got gibberish lyrics that don't make any sense. Actually, the guy who wrote it, his name is Jim Ellis. He's here in Atlanta, and I've reached out to him. Hopefully, I'll get a video together in the next couple of weeks where you can hear it from the horse's mouth. He can tell us exactly what the deal is with this closing theme to WKRP in Cincinnati. Basically, the quick story is he threw this thing together. He didn't think it'd be any big deal because there'd be an announcer talking over the end or whatever, and he just blurted out all these gibberish nonsense lyrics, thinking that people would get a laugh out of it. It was kind of a parody on rock and roll songs that were kind of indecipherable. You didn't know what they were singing. He thought he would replace it with real lyrics or something else, but they liked it how it was, and that's what you hear at the end of the song. Anyway, let's learn how to play this thing. It's got some interesting chords, patterns you don't normally play, different intervals and things you don't normally get into on guitar, but we're getting into it here right now. Here we go. So you're going to play open E. Your chord you're going to hit is actually open A, and then you're going to bar your 9th fret here on the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. So you got that chord. But wait, there's more, a lot more. So you got those 2 open bottom strings, you got the bar. You're going to put your 3rd finger down on the 4th string, 11th fret, this note. 4th string, 11th fret. Now on the 2nd string, you're going to put your 1st finger down. Your 1st finger is going to be 10th fret of the 2nd string. So you got this. It's like an A minor 7 shape. But then, it's not over yet. You got to lay your pinky down on the 12th fret of the 1st string. So the chord you get here with your open A is kind of a cool little chord, like a sustained kind of chord. And again, you hit the open E first, just once, the note itself, and then the chord. So that's what you get. Those are the first 2 things you hear in that song. After that, you lift up your middle fingers, your 2nd and your 3rd fingers, and you just hold what's left. You hold the bar and the pinky note. So you do a pull off and a hammer on, that kind of thing with 2 fingers. So low note, and then you do 2 downstrokes, and then an up, down, up with all those fingers held down. So you got, and then up, up. So 3 real quick strums right there, up, down, up, and then back to moving your fingers off. So the whole pattern is, and you'll get it once you try it a few times. It's kind of like Brown Sugar, the Rolling Stones, but they play that in a different tuning. So that's your riff there. Now, slide that whole rig down with your pinky and everything, and then play just the chord with your middle fingers. You can just play the top 4 strings. You can play the A all together. It's, like I said, kind of a loose song, and whatever you play will probably sound cool. So you're going to play this chord once. You're going to take your middle fingers off. And then you're going to go back to this whole chord here with your middle fingers down. So the pattern is E. 2 of these. It's a little weird, but you'll get the hang of it. That's what you got there. All right, now you're going to go into the vocals. You're going to hit E down here, just your regular normal open E chord, or even just bar with your finger and cover the B and the E here on the 5th and 4th string. That's usually what I do. That's as much of it as you need. So you're gonna, this is where your vocals start. Man to bartender said, whatever it is. So you're gonna do E, na 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 na, and you're gonna walk up to the A. Man to bartender, ah 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 ah. So you're gonna hit your E, na da 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 da, and then you're gonna have F sharp, G, G sharp, and then an A chord, which is just a barred A. It's just your open A, barring the middle strings there, barring the fourth, the third, and the second. That's as much of it as you need to play. So that whole part is man to bartender. That's what you got there. Now, right after that, you're going to walk down in octaves from the fifth string, A. So you got your, from the fifth string, from the fifth fret on the sixth string, A. So you got your sixth string, the low string. You're going to hold the fifth note there, your A, and then you're going to play the octave A on the fourth string, and that is the seventh fret on the fourth string, two A's. And you're going to walk it down. So you're going to have A, you're going to have G sharp, you're going to have G. You're going to walk down those three notes. So, man to bartender, A, and then walk down. Your next chord is F sharp 7, bar chord. So you're going to make your normal bar chord that you would make, your E-shaped bar, but you don't use your pinky. So you got F sharp, you got C sharp on the fifth string, you're holding your E note down here in your bar, and then you got the third fret of the third string, the B flat, and then the two barred notes on top. So that's your F sharp 7. So you walk down. Sometimes I walk down with my first and my pinky, sometimes my first and my third. Whichever one makes sense to you. So after that intro part, you got na 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 na. Walk down. Now you're on your F sharp 7. And now you're going to walk up in flat sevenths. So you're going to walk up with the B note on the fifth string, skip a string, and then you're going to have the A note on the third string with your second and your third fingers. So the B and the flatted seventh of the B scale, which would be an A. I know, it's weird. And you're going to walk up from there. So you do... Now walk up from B, C, C sharp, D, and then you're going to hit two of these chords, which would sound horrible like that, but if you just kind of mute them and hit them real quick, sounds okay. So that walk up again is, you hit two chords at the end, which is your E flat and your sixth string third fret note here. What is that? A C sharp. So that's like the first half of the closing song. Now I go back to my E. Again, just making a little mini bar. E, E, B, B, E, E, B, E. Close enough. And I'm going to do what my buddy Mike calls flip-flopping. And it's just one and then the other, one and then the other. So your E chord, and then put down your third finger on the C sharp of the fifth string. It's your standard, rock and roll riff. So second part you have. Now you go back to your A bar. You don't stay on there long. You're going to walk down with the notes. And I'm going to hit the A, open A, F, A, G sharp, G, and then back to your F sharp 7. So your second half is, I say goodbye now, I had a bird in the A. Walk back down. So you're walking up, you're walking down, you're doing all that stuff in this song. Finally at the end there, it is a C bar chord, A-shaped bar chord on C, A-shaped bar chord on B, na, na, And then the final piece, and we'll try to get this right around 10 minutes, is going back to your intro part. You do that whole little repetition once again, and then you come out with some picked chords at the end. I'll get to this whole second half as far as we've got so far, just so you know where you're at. I say goodbye now, I had a bird in the hand. Walk down, F sharp 7, C, B, your high riff. And now you're picking some notes to go out. You're gonna pick like an arpeggio of a G chord, but you leave the G open. So you've got your G note here on your 4th string and your 5th fret. You've got your open G. Obviously they're the same note. And you're fingering the D with your 1st finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. So you get, you're just playing those 3 strings. So that part is. Now I'm going to slide down to my F sharp note on the D string. I'm going to finger the A now, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and I'm going to finger the D again with my 2nd finger now, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Again, that kind of A minor 7 looking shape. So you have. And then you just end on your A. So let me play the whole thing all the way through and talk you through it a little bit one more time, and then it's up to you. So your open E, slide down, back again, open E, move up, A, and then your octaves down, F sharp 7, and now your flat 7's up. You're on the second half. E, A, walk down, F sharp 7 again, C, B, your high riff, and you're picking. I'm going to try to do it all in time. I've never once gotten through this correctly, but hey, there's a first time for everything. And that's enough of that. All right. Close enough. Have fun with it yourself. Later.